This is what you would expect to see in a Grand Prix weekend. But with this perspective, you are missing a huge aspect of motorsport. I mean, the races and cars are a huge part of the sport, maybe the most important. Grand Prix weekend truly shows that everyone's roles matter, from drivers to the guy that's pushing the car back into the pit stall. He has other roles, but kind of a good example right here. Not the most glamorous, but someone's got to do it. Everyone wants to be a race car driver. Maybe it's because they definitely have the most fun on the track. But I honestly think the world would be a much better place if more people strive to become professionals in an industry that they love. Like these pit crew members having the time of their lives heading out to the pits. This is just one of the life-changing observations I made during this weekend. Personally, who wouldn't want to get up to work when it looks like this?
A young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
However, the fun of finding cool spots to view the races, hanging out with the community of motorsports enthusiasts can only last so long for a spectator like myself. And like an Indy car hitting 200 miles per hour on the front straightaway, the weekend is gone before you can even blink. For most people, including myself, the end to a Grand Prix weekend means leaving the world of motorsports for an extended period of time. Going back to your normal job after such a tiring experience is tough in itself, but after being exposed to this world, the return to normalcy hurts even more. People ask how your weekend was, and you simply respond with, "It was great." For me, sim racing is the closest thing I currently have in my life to being able to experience motorsports on a frequent basis. And I started cranking out laps on the streets of Long Beach in a Assetto Corsa. This distracted me from the sinking feeling that I had in my stomach following the Grand Prix. And I didn't really understand why there was so much sadness that the Grand Prix was over. Was it just that exciting that the normal world was so boring now? I don't think so. After a few more laps around the amazing street circuit, I finally cleared my head enough to realize what it was. At this single Grand Prix, there were quite literally thousands of people that worked in this competitive field. In motorsports, no one is going to hire you to work just because you're a chill dude that likes watching the cars go fast. You have to offer value, whether it be in the form of a skill or just flat out by having enough cash to buy your way in. It's how it is. Because at the end of the day, motor racing isn't cheap. If you look closely during a Grand Prix, you will see successful people and those who have mastered their particular skill to get where they are. Whether it be the pit crews or even the motorsports photographers with their $13,000 lenses being paid by teams and sponsors to get photos of their race cars. It honestly was a really eye-opening experience, and even though my initial feeling was sadness, I can honestly say that this Grand Prix weekend showed me so many hardworking people that has caused me to want to save up and develop my skills so that I can be involved more in this amazing field. It's a work in progress, but with the right mindset, I know I'll find my skill that I can level up. Even if you aren't interested in being more involved in motorsport, I honestly believe being exposed to the people behind the scenes at a Grand Prix event is definitely worth seeing if you ever have the chance. I mean, seeing cars going 200 miles per hour is cool in itself, but it's really amazing to also be in an environment where every team member chasing perfection, drivers going for the perfect lap 50 times in a row, pit crews trying to get the fastest stop possible with zero errors, and photographers going for the perfect shot. So, even if you aren't looking to work in motorsports, so do yourself a favor and get yourself to a Grand Prix of any kind. But to me, Long Beach is the best. I can guarantee you it'll be a fun time, and it might just change your perspective on life. However, if you can't make the journey, or you just can't wait till next year, you can join my Assetto Corsa server where I'll be setting the map to the Long Beach circuit where we can race and improve together. Click the link in the description box below to my Discord server for everything you need to download to start racing. I hope to see you all there so we can level up our racing skills together. Like and subscribe to join the journey. Bye.